Contractors, there is room for private contractors work in a mess hall, providing basic supplies and doing some logistical work that might have been done in-house in the past. I am troubled by the use of private contractors when it comes to potential armed engagement. I think it puts our troops at harm's way. I think it creates some difficult morale issues when you've got private contractors who are getting paid 10 times what an Army private's getting paid for work that is as risk or carries similar risk. When it comes to our special forces, what we've seen is a potential drain of some of our best trained special forces, and you can't blame them if they can make so much more working for Blackwater than they can working as a master sergeant. So that I think is a problem. I am not arguing that there are never going to be uses for private contractors in some circumstances. What I am saying is if you start building a military premised on the use of private contractors, and you start making decisions about armed engagement based on the availability of private contractors to fill holes and gaps, that over time you are, I believe, eroding the core of our military's relationship to the nation and how accountability is structured. I think you are privatizing something that is what essentially sets a nation state apart, which is the monopoly on violence. What essentially sets a nation state apart, which is the monopoly on violence. What essentially sets a nation state apart, which is the monopoly on violence. The monopoly on violence. The monopoly on violence. The monopoly on violence. And to set those kinds of precedents, I think, will lead us over the long term into some troubled water.